People for Mobility Justice, which started by doing education and engagement with day laborers who used bicycles. We thought, is there some way that we could be maybe learning from people who are figuring out how to make bikes work in this big, crazy city? We're 10 years in now, and we're starting to realize that we can kind of be more radical than we thought we could in the past and work more on this vision for what we think mobility justice means in Los Angeles.
We're now really calling ourselves People for Mobility Justice because it reflects what we've always known and what we've always been.
Mobility justice to me means an individual having the ability to move however they see fit and comfortable for them.
Mobility justice takes the human aspect into consideration.
When we talk about justice, we're really talking about race, we're really talking about gender, we're really talking about power and oppression.
What mobility justice means to me is asking myself the question, is that a loving thing to do?
There's nobody advocating for the neighborhoods where we're coming from. How do we create a sustainable model for our communities to really be empowered? You only get that experience by walking these streets, right? Riding the bus in these streets.
It's not just about the crosswalk, but it's about the black man and his experience, or the undocumented woman and her experience when they cross the street.
Absolutely, I want safe streets, but I also don't want displacement. That's losing community members. The fact that there's food deserts, the fact that there's a lack of good education, a lack of good infrastructure, all of these were done by design. These are structural inequities.
PMJ was really rooted in trying to develop leaders at the local level. Leaders that we're really looking for is not necessarily your typical urban planner. What's really important to the work that we do is the lived experience from the individuals. I think we're responding to a fundamental inequity in the way our education system is set up, so that you have to have a planning degree to be able to decide what happens in your community. So we're kind of flipping the script on that.
It is an organization that is truly led by people of color who have had experiences in their own life that have provided that unique experience.
We really try to build that power within our neighborhoods, but we also try to build that power in these kind of bigger bureaucracy institutions.
Folks in the neighborhood are the experts of what's needed in the neighborhood.
It's about accountability. It's about holding those institutions, those politicians, those decision makers accountable.
Now with People for Mobility Justice, we're really looking at creating our own table and inviting people to come to our table so that they can authentically see what it is to actually implement equity into their work.
That spirit and that authenticity is something that is rarely seen out there, and is something that I think could never be co-opted.